What's good, everybody? Dropping you a double dosage of Vegeta for this gameplay. Mainly just because they weren't like very like big crazy gameplay, so I figure I'll just pack them together for this video. And I haven't really put many vids out lately. To be honest, I haven't really been feeling this season very much. I feel like Vegeta. Vegeta is fun to play. Vegeta's hands down my favorite raider, and probably the only raider I'll play now, really. But Survivor side of things, I don't know. Like Survivor feels too watered down. Now it feels too like they've been hit with too many nerfs and not enough interesting things, right? And like anything that is interesting is a rare drop behind a fucking gotcha system. With that said, though, I do have some Survivor footage. If you all want to see that, let me know in the comments, and I can upload those. Like, there are a couple of juicy Survivor wins in there, but Survivor videos don't really do as well as the Raider videos, I noticed. So I'm just, but if y'all want them, just let me know. I can put them up. I don't mind. That said, though, I haven't really been playing much of this season as I did compared to the first season, because honestly, I'm at like a burnout point with season 2 looking like it's going to be another 100-day season going by the Dragon Pass, and until we see another patch, not really much came in season other than this big ass new map that everyone's like struggling to maneuver and a fun raider. But Survivor side of things, like we got some cool Super Saiyan transformations, but other than that, not really much. Like there's some new supers like Trunks sword skills and like Big Bang attack, and we got instant transmission as a skill and some couple passives here and there. But other than that, like not really much. I mean, like obviously the new Survivor skills, but they're not really like wowing anything, right? They're not really like crazy. But with that said, currently, like I don't want to drone on about too much of the state of the season. But I just want to point that out there while there hasn't been that many videos. What I did want to bring up for this video before I let you all just into the gameplay some more. Uh, if you haven't logged into Breakers, or if you haven't checked the news board, so up on the news board when you log into Breakers is a link to a season 2 survey. That's the big thing I wanted to like really point out with this video. So you go there and it gives you the QR code for it. You scan the QR code. If you don't know how to do that, you just get like a QR reader on your phone app, and just scan that. It'll take you right to it, and you fill it out. And what I want to talk about is it's shades of like the previous surveys where it's like, oh yeah, what platform did you play on? How old are you? What games did you play previously? And blah blah blah. Same old shit. But there's some new options on it now, which I really want to talk about. And the main thing I want to talk about is that they fully acknowledge crossplay in this survey. So one of the questions asked, like, what do you want to see in the future? And it's a whole list of things, and I'm like, these are things they're considering. Like, these are things they're legitimately considering, because they were pretty specific things. It was like a profile to show your achievements and stuff in game, a lobby where you can like do emotes with other people pre-game and stuff like that, and it's like ranked mode. I don't want to, ranked will be interesting, but I doubt that will be a fun mode. I think that ranked in this game does not seem like it would be a good system, especially imagining how a point system for climbing ranks is going to work with that, right? But yeah, that's another topic for another day. But like stuff like that, and one of the options obviously was crossplay, and everyone and their grandmother is going to pick that. So it's looking like crossplay is 100% going to be on the horizon, because who in their right mind is not gonna pick crossplay? And it's a multiple choice option too. So if there's other things that you can pick that too. But as I predicted, we probably won't see it till like season 4, maybe season 3 if we're lucky. But just knowing that they're acknowledging it and aware of it, is a huge step in the right direction. Because we all expect this game just to be a cash grab, right? Like they could 100% just be like, it's Dragon Ball. You're gonna buy our shit. You're gonna play it. Who gives a fuck if there's crossplay? You know, that's the idea that I was starting to think. But the fact that they're acknowledging it on a survey, I'm like, our chances of getting this are very high now. And also with that, you know, they had the survivor skins like they did in the like what survivors do you want, like they did in the previous surveys. You know, Hercule, Launch, Bubbles, Turtle, Mr. Popo, all that. The same choices there. But the next one is what surprised me because they asked for raiders, and they had a very specific list of raiders, and I'm just like, are these concepts that they have planned? Because you go with the first one, the very first one, it was Demon King Piccolo. Demon King, they're considering OG Dragon Ball villains. Which I'm like, wow, I didn't know we could expand that far. I thought they would just focus on like Z and on Z and Super, right? Z and Forward. And not just that, movie villain. They had like Android 13 in there and the other and GT villain. They had Omega Shenron in the list. They even had specifically 17 and 18. Now 17 and 18's been like, it's come up several times in discussions. A lot of people be like, hey, it'd be cool if we had like a double raider kind of system. Like, I doubt it would be 2 players, but you know, it was still interesting if like you actually like controlled 2 different. I mean, we've seen now where we have like, you know, multiple character changes with like Vegeta now, right? Cyberman to Nappa to Vegeta, and then Vegeta evolving himself into Great Ape. But another thing is a lot of these choices here aren't like evolution-based characters. So they're fully open to the idea of a character just getting like, I guess, angrier and angrier with each stage instead of just like physically changing or transforming, right? Because, you know, and they had like, you know, they had Super Broly and Z Broly as separate options. I don't really see Super Broly as like our big killer raider type. Like he's a good guy, but you know, if it's something to consider, I'm not gonna say no. But Z Broly though, Z Broly 100%, like that's what I want to fucking see. But yeah, so many, like, again, if you haven't checked out the survey, there's a list there, and it's really got me wondering. It's like, are these all already in thought concepts that they're planning? Because the game feature ones were very specific, and in this they've got a whole list of like fan requested ones. There was like Goku Black and Beerus. So that's what really interests. I honestly expected the same copy and paste survey. My whole goal going into that survey initially was just like, I'm just gonna do the usual, ask for crossplay, tell them to throw survivors a bone a little bit, maybe do something with energy field because the energy field meta is, and I'm gonna be real, it's pretty fucking boring. But I came out of that like, wow, I felt like I actually gave some like vital stuff that I was like, wow, they actually seem to acknowledge what people want. They actually seem to want to do something with this game, which is a shocker to me. But you know, that's all that. I'll let y'all into the rest of the gameplay here. I only want to talk through about a bit of it. I really want to just get the survey known, so because you know, not a lot of people probably don't even like acknowledge that news board. I didn't even know the survey was a thing till I got, you know, the mail in game, and they're like, "Hey, a survey," and I was like, "Where?" And I was like, "Oh, the news board." So yeah, just want to let that know. Discuss that in the comments. Like, you know, what did you say on the survey? What did you want to see your survivors? What did you want in the new features? What do you want as a new raider? And what did you say in that last box? The last box you could type anything, which previous survey we didn't. They took that away from us. So, but now they're like, "Hey, let your voice be heard. Type whatever." So yeah, let me know in the comments what you put down for all that. Anyways, I'll let y'all go for the rest of this. Enjoy. I need help. I give them a bit of a fighting chance. We'll try to get some ape action.
I believe it's time we end this little game.
Cyberman got him.
Go, Nappa! Sniff out those fools! So, who wants to die next?
He's all up. Person's still level 0, what the fuck?
Go now! Sniff out those fools!
He just never went to get any power, I guess. What the fuck?
Go, Nappa! Sniff out those fools! Got it. I'll take over.
It's on now! Ah! Come on!
Out of my face!
Let's go. What happens to Dragon Balls with the monkey has them? It's on. I should destroy the other one. Should destroy the these and other way. Oh.
Pay for that.
Is that the last Dragon Balls? I can't pick them up.
This is the end!
I did. I did not see you. I did not see that little speck. He blended in perfectly. Holy shit. Okay.